back to my channel, all you beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day today because it's super beautiful here in Stockholm. So right now, guys, I am trying to visit this castle called Erstavik. I'm not pronouncing it right. I'm American. I'm sorry, guys. I also want to shout out my sister, one of my #1 fans. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you to each and every one of you that supports the channel. Thank you to all the new subscribers as well, guys. I'm 5 subscribers away from 600. I know, but I'm really happy that I have all 595 of you guys. As someone said before in one of my videos, that I am the best kept secret. So I like to keep it that way, small and humble, but of course, guys, I am 5 subscribers away from 600. So please click the subscribe button, click the like button. Most importantly, guys, please click the like button. The like button, helps the videos and it helps the algorithms to push the videos so it gets more views and things like that, okay? So thank you so much, guys. Anyways, the road that I'm driving on, I saw 2 cars drive in. I'm assuming that they live in the area. Wait, let me see where I'm at. So yeah, you guys can see this is a forest. So around this particular castle, it's a nature reserve. I mean, it's massive. It's like from the beginning where I drove in up there, and I'm yet to go to the castle. It is a privately owned castle, and I believe it's the same family that's owned it ever since. So this is one of the only castles. One of the reasons why I wanted to visit it. It's like a manor house. It's not really a castle. It's like, it's a manor house, but it has the title castle because it's a little bit bigger. But one of the most important things is it carries this thing called fideicommissum. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Whatever, guys. I'll have it in the description. This is another thing, guys. Any video that I post, please look in the description. Sometimes when I'm making videos, I forget a lot of things that I wanted to say or information about, the events or the things that I record. So I generally research some of these things and I put them in the description because it's not all the time that I leave my house. I decide, I'm going to make a video today and then do the research prior, to me leaving the house. Sometimes I'm just out and I am, going to see something and I just bump into something and I make a video, and then later on I will just put in the description, I give the information about what it is that I saw or the pertinent information to the actual thing. So anyway, guys, so it's called fideicommissum, and this means that this goes back to the Roman days. So this started with I don't remember if it was Caesar or whoever, one of the earliest Romans emperors that ruled. I believe it was under Caesar. So they came up with this law where a property, just to make a long story short, I will put it in the description. I'm not one for giving like a whole explanation and all of that. So what this helps or does is before, people who pass properties down through generations would generally have to give it to like the eldest son, or something like that. But, back in the Roman days, just to make it in light, there were heirs that weren't like, under the current rules eligible to get a property or inherit something. They came up with something called fideicommissum. So this property can now be passed down to whoever the person sees fit. So this is one of the only, or one of the very few places in Sweden and as well around the world that still carries this treaty or this agreement called fideicommissum. So in the modern day world, this is like almost ancient. So I wanted to go and see it really quick. I don't know how much recording I can do because I haven't been down there yet, but I have to capture this place really, really quick. So it might be a really quick video. I am back in the car. As you can see, there's a lot of nature reserves around here in case anybody wants to come here, bike ride, hiking. I saw that there were beautiful spots here. So I am trying to go and see if I can locate some of them, but I also want to capture this castle. Can someone tell me excuse me, what this sign means, because I passed a few of them. So I just parked my car over there. I know it's probably not, doesn't mean parking, because the parking is a P, but I think, you know, because I have a house in the countryside, when I'm driving up there, I see the M a lot. So I'm thinking that M means, you know, it's like a rest stop or something like that. So if any of you guys can comment below what those M's mean, because I saw a few of them coming in. This is a nature reserve, which is owned by Stockholm's municipality. So like I was saying, if any of you guys want to come here and do like hiking, if you want to do running, you know, anything, there's like endless amounts of places to do that. So yeah, guys, so anyway, so back to what I was saying. I didn't want to drive the car in there because, you know, all those buildings started to be a little bit closer to each other. And again, it says like a permit. So I parked the car there and I am trekking it now up here to see if I could even get close to this manor, because it seems very like secluded compared to the other places that I've been to. This is a very, very beautiful place. It is 71 degrees today in Stockholm. You know, I'm in this shirt, guys, and as you can see, it's like I have a long sleeve. I could actually easily have had my short sleeve shirt, but you know, sometimes when you're not in the sun, it can be not cold, but you know, it's more pleasurable or pleasurable having this here where I can roll up the sleeve. This is what you do on a day like this. You get outside and you go exploring, live your life. So I'm getting closer to this place, but now I see a sign that says stop. So I guess I can't go any further. The house is over there on the left hand side, but it's if I can't enter in here, which I'd have to go in here. As you see, the house is over there behind the trees. So if I can't enter here, so you have to have the landowner's permission. The landowner is the person who owns the manor house over there that you see behind the trees. There's people walking over there. So maybe, yes. So what I'll do is I am gonna walk up this way, make a right, come back around, and I'll get a better view. You can see the manor house over there. Guys, that's what we came for. That's what I'm gonna bring you guys. Like I said, it's a beautiful day right now. There's, you know, I'm not on a time limit. I'm not running anywhere. So we're gonna go and explore that thing over there. It doesn't look like I'll get as many shots as I normally do, but we're here. You can see the manor house. That is a wonderful shot. This seems like this is a gate to enter the property. I gotta get out of here because, you know, I don't know, I don't fit the bill to be a relative, because these gates I'm about to drive through, I am just going to say that, you know, I got lost. I'm American. If they stop me, I'm just gonna give you guys a view of this place, because it's getting really creepy, guys, just driving around here with all this, you know, this Volvo keeps driving around, and you know, obviously you guys know I don't look Swedish, so I'm gonna try and give you guys the best shot I can from the car. There's the house, guys. I don't think I want to get out to show you guys anything, because oh yeah, the lens I go through. Guys, I'm gonna give you a quick shot because I just came down here. I saw another car. They look like they weren't supposed to be here either. There was two young kids and they look like tourists. They were looking around. So I'm gonna give you guys like just some really quick shots, and I'm getting out of here. This is so beautiful, man. I wish I could just like walk out there, but all of this, like I said, it's like the park, you know, it's hard because the park intertwines. Like I think here, yeah, down there, that's a part of the nature reserve. And then there's also the private property, which is there. So it's very difficult to kind of figure out what is freely, the Swedish law where you can walk freely, you know, compared to what's really private. Because like the road I just told you, I just drove down, you know, seemed like it was private. Oh, that's such a cool house. So you could see, so technically it is a manor house slash castle. There's not a lot of history on the internet about it because it's been in private hands, I think, since the inception. Again, this place carries one of the oldest rules that still exists from the Roman days, where it's a fideicommissum, you know, where they can, you know, pass this down to whoever they please. So it's not like it has to be family or anything like that. You could see, I mean, I can walk, I'll walk a little bit because you guys, my car is right here and you see I have to walk here and around and there. The hikers are coming down, so I'm assuming that, you know, this part of it you can walk through. These are the kind of houses that I would love to go inside, because the ones that are in private hands, they hold a lot of the most say secret, when I say secret treasures, not like, you know, the stuff inside is, you know, they're hiding it, but, you know, there's a lot of history, like artifacts and artwork that we don't see because they've been in these private homes for generations, you know. But I would love if any of you guys watching my channel own any of these type of houses and or manors, and, you know, I won't put your face on camera and I won't give your location or anything like that. It would just be nice to come inside and see it, you know, like not you know, the private ones, or just the architecture. You know, it doesn't have to be the art or the artifacts, but just the architecture. So just past another sign, look guys, there's a nice little red house back there, and look at these two houses right here. Look at the tower on top. And yeah, I mean, it would be nice to go in there, but private, well, I mean, yeah. And now the hikers are down there, so I'm gonna have to pass them. And is that a car I see coming down here? No, it's a tractor. So guys, I'm gonna give you a shot of the manor. So beautiful, isn't it, guys? I mean, look at, I love, you know, when they have the like, what do you call it, the trees as fences. You know, when I'm shooting videos, is like, I get a loss for words because I'm trying to think so fast in my brain, because I'm recording at the same time to make it all come out, you know, proper, but then I get a loss for words. But yeah, I mean, look at this place. Gorgeous, guys. There's a tractor tilling the land. I got a little bit closer. I'm gonna lift the camera up so you guys can see it a little bit. And just gonna take that quick shot, then we're gonna get a little bit closer, and then we're gonna get out of here, guys. So yeah, so there it is in all its splendor. I got a little bit closer for you guys. It says, as you see the side over there, private property. So I'm gonna try and dig up as much information as I can find about this manor house, and I will post it in the description. So I'm gonna give you guys another shot. Those two houses over there are really, really cool. I mean, look at the entrance of this place and the entrance coming down there. That was one of the most challenging places that I have visited and recorded at. So the guy who you guys didn't see in this video, I made another clip, but I had to delete the clip. So when I parked my car on the hill, when I told you guys I left my car there, I went to record the house. As I was making that clip, I saw that someone was like hovering around my car, like, you know, looking at my license plates and taking down my license plates, looking inside the car, you know. And I was like, you know, I was, as you guys saw, where the house was and where my car was a little bit of a ways away. So he started riding his bike, and I guess the hikers must have told him it's probably that person. They saw me when I drove by, so they told him that this is the person who is driving the car. So he rode down to me and asked me, you know, is this your car? I said, yes. He's like, well, you're not supposed to be here. You know, this is a private property and all of that. we know that I saw that, right? But the gate was open. So sometimes, so what I said in my last clip was the lines sometimes in Sweden are blurred between, what's private and what's, nature or free of passage, where that place was located, as I said in my clip, but I can't post that clip because it wasn't, the greatest. So where it was very confusing where this castle was or this manor house was, because the manor house is literally like, say, this right here would be, like the when I said to you guys on the beginning of the clip, when I drove through those columns, that looked like a private passage, but it wasn't a private passage. But if you went this way to where you saw the sign, that's a private passage. But anyway, so long story short, guys, he just came up. He said, you have to move your car. Of course, I told him I'm sorry, whatever. And I left. So that was really challenging. Then I got to the gate, which I entered, that was open, and the gate was locked. So I was stuck in there, and to drive back down to where the manor house was like another 10 minutes, but then I would have to get someone else to drive back up to the gate with me to open the gate to let me out, because it's not an automatic gate, it was just with the key. Luckily, as I got back into my car and proceeded about to drive off, someone drove up and was very nice. I love that couple. I don't know their names. It was an elderly couple. They were super duper nice. And this is why I love Sweden, because there's some really nice people here, and there are also some not nice people here. But for the most part, there are a lot of nice people here. So they were really friendly. We chatted a little bit about New York. They let me out. So everything went well. So guys, this was a challenging shoot, but I'm happy I got down here. So point of it is this. For anyone watching, if you guys ever want to come here, again, look in the description. I will put in the description as much information as I can find on this home and also the area. You are free to come here. You can come here. You can walk around. You can go, as you saw in the video, as I drove alongside the castle or the manor house. You can get that close to it. There's tons of beautiful areas that, surrounded by water. There was like this big rock area that had water next to the water that I wanted to go to. I didn't get a chance. You can do it as long as you're not driving your car. So what the man was nice enough to explain, the one who I thought gave me a ticket, I didn't get a ticket, by the way. He was just investigating the car, he said, because, obviously I wasn't supposed to be there. So anyways, so you can be there because the road, it's private. So everybody who lives in the area, they have to pay for the road. They all pay privately out of their pockets for that road. So the nature reserve, they literally are in the middle of a nature reserve, so they cannot stop you from actually being there. You could be on a bicycle, you could be on foot. But if you're in a car, you're not allowed to be there, because every single person who owns a car beyond that gate has to pay every single year or month or whatever it is for the upkeep of the road and for the cleaning of the road. And for a dirt road, I must be honest, it was very, very, very smooth. So I applaud them for being diligent about that, but I'm happy that I was able to get in there and get the shots that I could, because I wasn't prepared to hike. This would take a couple of hours to do all the things that I wanted to do. Like I said, there's so many areas. I don't even know how big this place is, but it's massive. There is so many areas in here that I wanted to visit, on a nice day like this. But not unfortunately, I got as much as I could, but I wasn't ready for the hike, because I have some nature videos coming up as well, guys, because I do a lot of castles. I do some in-town stuff. But now that it's summer, it's beautiful outside. I personally also want to do some more hiking, going up some mountains, seeing some views on top of mountains, going by some lakes and things like that. So anyway, guys, that was Erstavik Manor House / Castle. And thank you guys for taking this journey with me, because it was an eventful one. Peace, love, joy, and happiness.